Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Week 5 video. We're facing up against the Alexandria Arcanines, coached by Dan the Man, and I'm very, very scared. Dan is undefeated so far this season. He has a very strong team. He plays very well. I am really, really nervous. But at the same time, I feel more calm than I usually do for battles. Just because, I don't know. I I have faith in our prep, and I mean, if he comes out on top, then he's the better battler, which is not a surprise because, like I said, he's undefeated. We clearly are not. So I'm really excited for the match. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's definitely going to be really hard, but I'm psyched for it. So with all that out of the way, we are starting off with Heracross. He was benched last week, and then we lost. So that's probably the reason. I blame myself for not bringing Heracross. If we had brought Heracross, we would have won. Heracross is unbeatable.
Are you sure about that?
We're running Moxie this week for the first time, and I'm excited for it. Aerial Ace, Close Combat, High Horsepower, Mega Horn with the Assault Vest. So Dan likes leading Coco Thievel, and I don't like him leading Coco Thievel. So the plan is to lead Heracross next to Tornadus. Shocker, I know. And probably Instant Max and Max Quake the Coco. The Thievel is certainly scary, especially with Unburden and Electric Seed, but it's something that can be dealt with later because it doesn't exert a ton of offensive pressure. It's important support, but the Coco is the primary target. He tends to run physical Coco, but if he wants something that's going to hit Heracross super effectively, it doesn't get any physical fairy moves, hence the Assault Vest.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Thievel also tends to run Snarl, so Assault Vest will weaken hits from that. It'll weaken hits from Venusaur if he wants to bring it. Torkoal, Goodra, Mantine, Beheeyem, Frosmoth. He has a lot of special attackers on his team, and so Assault Vest helps us take less damage from those, gives Heracross a little more survivability. I think that Heracross is going to do a lot of work this week, and I really hope that I'm right. Next, we have Tornadus. I already mentioned Tornadus. Focus Sash in case Thievel wants to hit Heracross and Coco wants to hit Tornadus. It'll give us a chance to click Superpower into the Thievel. If he maxes Coco, we can't OHKO with Max Quake, but it is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. And so if Tornadus isn't dead at the end of turn 1, we can Superpower into Thievel and either kill it or get a really good chunk off on it, and then we can kill Coco next. I don't expect us to get into that situation, but if we do, great. Acrobatics also gives us another option. If the Focus Sash gets consumed, then Acrobatics gets a spike in power, and that'll do good damage against whatever we can use it on the one time we would get a chance to use it. It's Tornadus. Maybe I shouldn't keep letting Tornadus die for free, but it gets targeted down, and when it gets the Tailwind off, obviously it has stuff that it can do after setting Tailwind, but I don't know. It's quick to get focused down. Whatever, it's fine. Next, we have Mr. Rhyme with the safety goggles. So, another one of Dan's reliable methods is to have Tangela next to basically anything, but Bronzong in particular, it lets him set Trick Room for free. And so Mr. Rhyme is a big Trick Room answer this week, and Safety Goggles prevents us from being affected by Rage Powder, which is great. Screen Cleaner, duh. Fake Out Freeze Dry is pretty standard, but then we also have Encore and Skill Swap. Skill Swap lets us take a potential Levitate away from Bronzong and smack it with Max Quake, which OHKOs. It also lets us take something like Chlorophyll away from Venusaur. It lets us take, I don't know, just like important abilities, right? Like Analytic or Ice Scales or Chilling Neigh. Any Mon on his team that's relying on an ability, we can take that away from them. We can't necessarily use them as much to our advantage, but neutralizing that particular threat in that way is really, really useful. He likes to run Iron Defense on Bronzong, and so if he sets Trick Room, I can click Encore on him the next turn. He'll go for Iron Defense, and then he's trapped in Iron Defense for a while, and we can address that situation when we get there, and it'll kind of neutralize it until we can take out whatever it's next to, which is probably Tangela, but we'll see. Up next, we have Sudowoodo with the weakness policy. Like I said, he has a really scary, back Trick Room mode. His strategy has been lead stuff that's really fast, and then halfway through the game, he switches into Trick Room mode. It's very scary, and it's very difficult to deal with. And so Sudowoodo is here in case we do find ourselves under Trick Room. Weakness policy is self-explanatory. Rockhead, Head Smash, Foul Play, Fire Punch, and Protect. That it has really good coverage over his team, especially with weakness policy. Or it has a lot of coverage, and especially with weakness policy, it's going to do a lot for us this week, I think.
Are you sure about that?
I'm excited to have Sudowoodo back. Up next, we have Toxtricity with the Life Orb, running it a little bit differently this week. Punk Rock, of course, as you can see, we're Adamant instead of Modest, and the reason for that is because we're running Physical Toxtricity. I have no idea how this is going to work. It's weird. It's out of left field. I don't know how it's going to go. But Shift Gear gives us that boost to attack. It gives us a speed boost. Duh. Gunk Shot is really strong. Fire Punch. Fire does really well against his team. And then Protect. It was rough deciding to not bring an electric-type move, considering Mantine is there, but other than Mantine, it doesn't really do much, and we have other answers for Mantine, and so I'm not super worried about that in particular. And then, last but certainly not least, we have Duraludon finally coming back. Room Service, like I said, he has that Trick Room mode, so I want to be ready. Stalwart, of course, if he does get Tangela next to Bronzong, I want Duraludon to be able to ignore that Rage Powder and focus into whatever's next to it. Right, in Trico Meteor, Thunderbolt, Rock Smash, and Dark Pulse. Rock Smash might look weird, but this is our weakness policy activator for Sudowoodo. We don't have any priority aside from Aquajan on Azumarill, who I didn't really want to bring this week. It doesn't have a very good matchup against his team. The admins were talking in their mid-season interview about how Azumarill does well under Trick Room, and they're right, that's true, but Azumarill it doesn't do a ton in this matchup. It does some stuff, but I think Duraludon will do more.
Are you sure about that?
So, Rock Smash is how we're activating weakness policy. Jesus. Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse are relatively self-explanatory. I didn't bring a Steel-type move because it's not really necessary. It's only really super effective against Glastrier and Frostmoth, and we have other things for them. I don't think there's a ton here to catch him off guard, but I think we have all the tools that we need to win.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
And so, hopefully we can clutch this one out. I would love to end his undefeated streak. I think that would be great. I don't think it's going to happen, but it doesn't matter what I think is going to happen. All I can do is go in and play my best, and whatever things look like on the other side is what it is. So, yeah. that's going to be it from past me. Future me, take it away. Thanks, past me. Alright, we are here. We are in the battle. I'm very scared. Okay. Alright. We picked the team, and we're in it. Oh, good luck, have fun to Dan. Guys, I'm so scared. Okay. I can do this. Coco, no Thievel. Interesting. Tangela, Bronzong, Glastrier, we all expected. Gudra kinda sucks to see, but, it should be fine. Torkoal is an interesting call, considering he didn't bring Venusaur, but it should be fine. I want to lead Tornadus Heracross, and then I want to bring Duraludon Sudowoodo in the back. We can work some Mr. Rime magic later in the set, but I think this combination of 4 is probably our best bet at the moment. So, let's jump into game 1, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to not get as mad in this video as I did in the last one. But I am very nervous. Oh, he leads Trick Room. That's interesting. Okay. So, in that case, I'm not gonna Tailwind. I'm just gonna Acrobatics Megahorn into the Tangela, because he's gonna Rage Powder, and there's not anything that I can do about that. We're going into Trick Room, and it is what it is. Acrobatics comes out, doesn't do a ton. Just kidding, I take it back. If Megahorn connects, it dies. Okay, cool. Tangela's out of the picture. Great. We do go under Trick Room, which is not ideal, but not a bad turn 1. Moxie procs, which is always nice. Trick Room comes out. And who goes next to Bronzong? I'm guessing Glastrier, but maybe Torkoal. Torkoal. Okay.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
So this is super manageable, although I will say I'm very scared of this Bronzong. I think I'm gonna heart. This is a. I don't know what to do with Tornadus here. I think I'm just gonna Acrobatics into Bronzong because I can, and then to make sure Heracross lives whatever Torkoal is throwing out, I'm gonna Dynamax Max Quake him. Okay, so that means he doesn't max, which is good. Obviously, Heracross is going to take a hit here. I expect Bronzong to go for Iron Defense, which scares me a lot, but it should be fine. Eruption!
That's a lot of damage!
Okay. Ow, good thing I maxed. Psychic comes out, shouldn't KO through Assault Vest, and it doesn't. Excellent. Although, next turn is going to be not as good. The fact that we have essentially wasted our Dynamax here is pretty bad. I don't think that the crit mattered, if I'm being completely honest with you, considering he's clearly offensive, and I'm at +1. So, okay. I know that technically the situation that we're in is a 4v2, but it doesn't mean anything. This Bronzong is very, very scary, and if he has Glastrier in the back, we're in trouble. And he does. Of course he does. He has no reason not to. So with Tornadus, I'm going to superpower into the Glastrier. I'm going to focus it down, and we'll see what happens. I haven't revealed superpower yet, so he probably won't expect the double into Glastrier. I think it is possible that Glastrier will try to pick up the KO on Heracross, and Bronzong will take the opportunity to Iron Defense. I don't know how that's gonna... I don't know. I don't have answers right now. I'm sorry. Okay. In retrospect, seeing him max says to me that he's probably not attacking into Tornadus with Glastrier. So, Bronzong goes for Psychic. Okay, so Glastrier is 100% killing Heracross here, which means we're going into a 2v2 situation, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We do lose our max, and he is still max for 2 turns, which is not great. But we have our Trick Room mode in the back. So... No. I'm really nervous. Because, like, yeah, we were in a really good spot. And I think we're still in a fine spot. I'm nervous because I don't know how this is going to go. Because, like, this is a situation that we're prepared to be in. I just don't know. I'm gonna Head Smash into Glastrier and Rock Smash into Sudowoodo. Do I do that? I need the Weakness Policy proc, and I need it soon. But I'm also really tempted to just Dark Pulse into Bronzong. No. Nope. This might not be the greatest time to reveal Weakness Policy, and maybe it's even unnecessary. I don't know. Psychic comes out into Sudowoodo. Okay, that's more damage than I'm necessarily comfortable with. Something dies, which is it? Okay, Duraludon dies. That's really bad. So we lose. Unfortunately, as cool as it would be to win from here, we don't. So, the question then becomes, how much does Head Smash do? Please connect. Thank you. Dude, oh, if Duraludon was... Oh, that was a crit. Ah, interesting. Okay, we have not revealed that we are Weakness Policy, and it will not be revealed, because anything they throw at Sudowoodo right now, it dies to. I'm just wondering what I'm gonna do when we go to game 2. So... maybe Duraludon Sudowoodo lead? Or maybe... Okay, how about this? Mr. Rhyme Heracross, and then Duraludon Sudowoodo in the back again. But here's the thing. If Heracross is in front of Torkoal, I have to Dynamax. Which is not ideal, because I don't think taking an Eruption from Torkoal... Heracross... This is the best that we can do at the moment. I'm kind of at a loss for words just because, like... I don't know. I just don't know. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, Bronzong Tangela again. Annoying, but whatever. That's what we're here for. But, like... I'm gonna fake out Tangela. And max Flutter by the Bronzong. This might be a mistake, but... I could have played this so much better. Okay, I can get behind that. I can super get behind that. Okay, there is no way that KOs even from here. So... This time I'm gonna Airstream. I don't need to Airstream, right? I can just Flutter by again into Tangela. I wonder what he does here. Well, one thing is for certain. We're not going under Trick Room. Ha-ha! Protect again, my friend. No! That's so fucking annoying. I'm pissed. The thing that sucks, right, is that if I had gone for, if I had gone for Skill Swap Max Quake, this would be super, super different. We're not going under Trick Room.
That is not correct.
I hate Tangela. It's so annoying. Oh, I think Heracross is going to sleep this turn. Unless it misses. So, okay. Get it together. Kill the Tangela. Max Bug, Bronzong. Psychic does very little. Does he go for Sleep Powder? Flutterby into the Bronzong. Good chip. Not death, but it's in range of most things. Does he... I think he went for Sleep Powder into Heracross. Please miss. Oh. Mr. Rhyme goes first. Pog. We take those. Bye-bye, Tangela. Okay. So, what is likely about to happen is Torkoal comes out, right? Sends in Torkoal, right. So, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna freeze dry Torkoal for Chip, I guess. And then well, high horsepower Torkoal as well. I don't expect either of my Pokemon
Oh no!
to be alive at the end of this turn. Oh, okay. This is. Okay, gotcha.
Now that's a lot of damage!
On my side, I was confusing it for that one move. It's fire type, but it hits all three. I don't know. Maybe it is Eruption. Fire Plume? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So we lose. This game is over.
Yes.
Because all that happens is he just quakes into Duraludon again, and then he dies. I can't proc Weakness Policy, and the game ends. So, if we can proc Weakness Policy, what I want to happen... How many... Is this... How many... 2. Okay, yeah, for sure, the game is done. I'm gonna Rock Smash into Sudowoodo, just in case. And then I'm gonna Head Smash into Torkoal. Because Sudowoodo goes first, and I don't want to proc his Weakness Policy until... Excuse me. If I had read that switch, this game could be way different, but I didn't. And so instead of being different, it's over. Well, I had a lot of faith in myself for someone who absolutely, literally just sat here and died for free. Great. Well, it turns out that actually I suck at battling, and I hope you didn't want to see any more wins from me for the rest of the season, because they won't be happening. Well played to my opponent. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for my next Fat L next week. Goodbye.